Hello there and welcome to this very festive going coastal. We've got a jam-packed episode for you today that's really gonna warm your Christmas cockle shells. We also have a visit from the big man himself with the final total of our Seagull Appeal. You right there, Claire? Very, very excited, aren't you? Hey, to meet Santa Claus, hey, Santa Clausy, hey. On this week's episode, I'll be looking back at festive fun times on Christmas coasts. Wendy Wallace is foraging for seasonal seaside snacks, and we'll be looking at some very bright lights. Christmas is a time for family, it's a time for joy, but also for some, like myself, it's a time for sorrow. It was a Christmas like this that my granddad, straight off the boat, got back on the boat, having been on the bottle. He was gonna sail to the North Pole and get me a Christmas present from Father Christmas himself. Unfortunately, there was a very strong current in the North Sea and a storm came out of nowhere. My granddad's boat was shipwrecked somewhere around Scapa Flow. We don't know where he is now, if he's still alive or not. I hope one day he'll come back to us. But every Christmas, I look out at the sea, the great mystery, and hope one day he'll return. You know, I have very fond memories of places like this. I'd come here to fun fairs with my granddad when he was on leave from the Merchant Navy, and he'd stick me up on one of these rides here, many of them using off-brand Disney characters, and whilst I was up there having fun, he'd be around the back having some fun of his own. Every Christmas I come down to the beach with one question: where are you, Granddad? When will you come back? When are you gonna get me that scale electrics? One day he'll answer. Hopefully. Prawn cocktails have been a Christmas tradition since 1972, but what to do if you haven't gotten it? Avoid the shops and head to the beach to do some last-minute Christmas coastal festive foraging with Wendy Wallace.
Welcome to this week's Foraging the Coast. It is a Christmas special because I've been made to make it a fucking Christmas special, even though Christmas is shite. We all know it's shite. Anyway, let's just get this fucking done. Christmas pebble. Christmas dead mussel shell. Christmas conch. Fucking Christmas puddles! Vinegar bottle! Right, that's all there is from Foraging the Coast. Happy fucking Christmas, have a merry cunty new year, you know. Get pissed, have a nap, eat whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to answer to anyone. Just have a fantastic fucking Christmas. Don't even bother coming to the fucking coast. It's freezing. I don't know why we've been filming this in the winter. It's the stupidest idea I think I've ever had. Fuck Christmas.
Coastal illuminations have long been a festive favourite, and we wanted to shine a light on this Christmas tradition. But there was a wee problem. The lights aren't actually on. I did think, I did think they'd be on, but they're not. I think we've come a bit early. This is much better, now that they're actually on. Now, as I was saying, so this was a coastal tradition to guide sailors back in the wintry, windy kind of weather. And the problem was, they all started to look the same. And that's where the phrase, any port in a storm, came from, because it could literally be any of them. You wouldn't know. So that's when they decided that they had to have individual illuminations. Every different coastal town is different, right? And this place goes far above and beyond anywhere else. This is where the old meets the new. So you'd never have this. You'd never have characters like these cartoon characters, because they didn't exist back then. There's nothing more complicated to it than that. And see, that looks a bit like two penises, actually. I wanted to know more, so who better to illuminate me than the Illuminations organiser, Arthur Pound. Arthur, hello, can you hear me?
Donald, am I coming in?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's slightly frantic here. Lots of work, but I hope you can hear me. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear. Can you hear me?
My company specialise on alternative resources, Donald. We like to be good to the environment. So there are various theories that you can research on the internet and how to power a light bulb. This year we actually tried something on squeeze the onion. So the juice can be concentrated to then form a methane to actually run the light bulbs themselves.
So you're saying the entire illuminations are powered by methane produced by squeezed onions?
Yes.
I'm surprised you didn't try to just hook them up to some electric eels.
Well, that's something my father tried, my late father.
I see. That rookie mistake almost didn't stop there. I thought it was one of the illuminations, but it's actually a red light. There's a BMW there, obviously. So, I'm doing speed limit, pal. Now, not everyone likes the lights. They actually find them quite distracting. It means they can't see the sea because the lights are too bright, And if you like looking at the sea at night, it's very difficult to do. Not everyone enjoys this time. Not everyone gets into the festive spirit. And in the name of impartiality, I'd like to also now invite onto the programme Daphne Stillwater. Daphne, hello.
Hi there. Thanks for having me.
Now, Daphne, for a long time, sailors relied on the illuminations to guide them into port. The families have come and celebrated Christmas joy with the illuminations, but you have a problem with them. What is it?
I would like to say I am an environmentalist myself, but I'm not sure if you've ever smelt fermented methane onions mixed with our usual candy floss aroma. It's pretty strong. So
I feel like I've been set up on this show. This person, Miss Stillwater, let's call her.
What is the name?
She's been causing problems since the beginning of this particular project.
I just suggest either the way we used to do it, your father used to do it originally, which was just an extension lead out of the Sandcastle Leisure Centre. That was always a winner. Or simply either AA batteries or controversial, none at all.
I don't know what that is in front of us. I mean, that's meant to represent a lighthouse, which is ironic because these lights are doing the job for it.
This is exactly the problem. This is exactly the problem why I can't work with you, Daphne. You have no imagination.
Oh, no imagination? No imagination?
The light switched off.
You said I was your switch. You said I was your illumination. I was the only thing you needed to illuminate.
Right, well,
The lights have gone off in
thank
my
you for
heart.
that. Anyway, it looks like we're coming to the end of the Illuminations now, and I suppose that means the end of this segment. Well, we thought it had finished, I actually kept going, so I've just had to do a quick turnaround. Now the problem is, there's this tram here, and it's kind of blocking our view of everything that's going past. Now there is, we're passing it now, is a representation of a pirate ship, and this place used to be absolutely riddled with pirates, right? And they'd come and hide their booty here on the shore until the Illuminations, because then, you know, everyone could see what they were doing, so they had to stop. Coming up in a second, we have these faces that represent the weather that made these illuminations necessary. Unfortunately, the tram's probably going to be in the way of them. I'll just see if I can get a little bit. No, they've gone. We're past them. But you know, they were quite good. He's a sponge that lives under the sea. You know, all these years going coastal, I've never had the like. All right. Well, that's nearly all we have time for in this episode of Going Coastal. But it's just time to have a word with the big man himself, Father Christmas. And he has the final total of the Seagull Appeal.
Now then, who's next? Going Coastal. Never heard of them. Not exactly countryfile, is it? Oh, never mind. Then. Alright, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hello there, well done everyone. It appears you've made a lot of money for the Going Coastal Seagull campaign. Or something. Yes, very good. From Father Christmas here at the North Pole. Well done, you've made lots and lots of money. Look, can I go now? Please.
Well, that's all for this episode and this series of Going Coastal. We'll see you in the new year as we continue to explore the great and the good of the British coast. Have a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. On the next series of Going Coastal, I'll be exploring more of the Great British coast. Wendy Wallace will be searching for more seaside secrets.
Don't go anywhere fucking near whatever that is.
And I won't be speaking to a modern day pirate. Close! I really thought we were going to meet a modern day pirate this week.